All right, we're going to start a new Junie B. Jones book today. Here we go. Junie B. Jones is a beauty shop guy. Oh my goodness, it is going to be so good. If you look at the front cover, oh my gosh, she is chopping her hair off with, it looks like little kitty scissors, and I can tell she's in her own bathroom because she's got all of these bathroom tools right in front of her. Oh my gosh. Junie B. Jones, what are we going to do with her? This is what it says on the back. What's the bestest job ever? A beauty shop guy, that's what. And Junie B. Jones is going to be one when she grows up. But first, she needs a little practice. And a few volunteers, like her bunny slippers and her dog, and maybe even herself. Is Junie B. on her way to a great new career, or is she about to have the worst hair day ever? Oh my goodness. So I can just tell Junie B. Jones is probably not going to make great decisions in this book. And the reason I picked this book is because a lot of kindergartners do this. When I was in kindergarten and I was in daycare, I remember I took a little tiny piece of my hair and I cut the ends of it with scissors. And I think that it's something kindergartners do. I think by the time we hit first grade, we know we're not supposed to cut our hair with scissors anymore. Because it's just not a very good idea. But it's funny because I think it happens all the time and Junie B. Jones is doing it. So let's see what happens in chapter 1. Chapter 1 is called My Brand New Different Name. And before we even jump into it, look at this little nutball. She is jumping around on her bed, or her maybe jumping off her bed, it looks like. Jumping around on the ground. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. Only, guess what? That doesn't even matter anymore, because I am changing my name to a brand new, different name. It popped right into my head when I waked up this morning. That's how come I jumped out of bed and I zoomed to the kitchen to tell Mother and Daddy. They were sitting at the breakfast table. People, guess what? Guess what? I am changing my name to a brand new, different name. And it is the loveliest name I ever heard of. Mother was feeding my baby brother named Ollie. Daddy was reading his paper. They did not pay attention to me. I climbed up on my chair and shouted my new name real loud. Pinky Gladys Gutzman. My new name is Pinky Gladys Gutzman. Just then, Daddy looked at me over the top of the paper, because now he was paying attention. So he's looking at her like this. Excuse me? Could you run that by me one more time? He asked. Your new name is Pinky Gladys. What? I clapped my hands real happy. Gutzman! I shouted, very thrilled. Pinky Gladys Gutzman. And so from now on, everybody has to call me that, or else I will not even answer. Okay, Daddy? Okay? I hugged myself. Isn't it just the cutest name you ever heard of? Because Pinky is the loveliest color I ever saw, plus Gladys Gutzman is the snack lady at school. And so who wouldn't want to be named after that woman? That's what I would like to know. What a nutball, you guys. Junie B. Jones. Daddy shook his head. I don't know. This doesn't really sound like a good idea to me, he said. I did a frown at that guy. Show me a frown. Why, Daddy? How come? How come it doesn't sound good? Well, for one thing, it's much too long, he said. No one will be able to remember a name as long as that one. I tapped on my chin. I said, Then, all of a sudden, my whole face got happy. Hey, I got an answer. After that, I zoomed to my room and I got some paper and I zoomed right back again. A name tag. We will make a name tag, I said. That way people can read my new name and they won't even have to remember it. I gave the paper to Mother. Write it down. Write my new name on this paper. Then we can pin it right on my clothes. Mother did a frown at Daddy. Way to go, Ace, she said, kind of mumbling. Oh my goodness. Daddy was saying all of that because he just didn't want Junie B. Jones to be that to be her new name. But Junie B. Jones quickly found a way around that, so now Mother is like, oh brother. After that, she wrote my new name on the paper and she pinned it to my PJs. I danced all around the floor. Pinky Gladys Gutzman! My name is Pinky Gladys Gutzman! I sang real joyful. Mother and Daddy didn't say any words. They just kept on looking at me. Finally, Daddy got up from the table. Well, gotta go, he said. I've got an appointment to get a haircut. Mother springed out of her chair. She grabbed Daddy by his shirt. Oh, no, you don't. You can't, she said. I have an appointment to take Ollie to the doctor this morning. Remember, if you need to get your hair cut, you're going to have to take you-know-who with you. I tapped on her. Gutzman, I said. The name is Pinky Gladys Gutzman. Daddy runned his fingers through his hair. Then he did a big sigh, and he told me to hurry and get dressed. I jumped way high in the air. Hooray! I shouted, hooray, hooray! Pinky Gladys Gutzman is going to the barbershop with her daddy, and she really enjoys that place. After that, I twirled and twirled all over the kitchen, only too bad for me, because I accidentally twirled into the refrigerator and the stove and the dishwasher. I got knocked on the floor. My head made a loud clunking sound. I felt it real careful. Good news, I said. No damage. After that, I jumped back up and I ran to get dressed for the barbershop. That's the end of chapter 1. Chapter 2 is called Meeting Maxine. I made a connection. My grandma's name is Maxine. Oh my goodness. So I wonder who Maxine is going to be. Maybe she's going to be the beauty shop guy. Maybe she's going to just be somebody that Junie B. sees there. I want you guys to make some predictions about what's going to happen when Junie B. Jones gets there. Also, if you guys fall and hit your head, I challenge you now to feel your head and just like Junie B. Jones say, good news, no damage. I think that would be really funny. All right, that's it for chapter 1. We're going to read chapter 2 tomorrow. Love you guys. Miss you. Talk to you later.